Alright, this is Karen with the Kine Garden Stuff, and we have the VermiBag mats with African night crawlers. And midweek I had poured the boy, there's a lot of gnats in here. I had poured the well, first of all, I covered this back with the plastic because it was so dry. And also, just today, I put a 42-gallon trash bag around the sides in hopes that it will keep moisture in, but we'll see. Anyway, the harvest that I did, I just threw it back in. I didn't have time to do much here. Harvest, I was busy with other things as well, so that's why the harvest is on top with last week's food and cardboard lower. So let's see how they're doing here. There were some worms on the inside. Let's see how they did on the food last week. It's warm here. It's a little moist. I guess I could put some more water in here. And now I didn't reset the bin, reset the bag. I want to see if it falls down all by itself. It's kind of dry on the edges. Like I said, I just put the plastic bag surrounding it just today. So we'll see if it improves any. Oh yeah. It's a little moist, not that moist. Could use a little bit more water here. And it is very warm, the center. Don't hardly see any foodstuffs. So that's interesting. And I don't see very many worms. But the food is gone. There's a few artichoke leaves, but that's to be expected. But other than that, I don't see any food. Let me go ahead and water this. It's moist, but could be a little bit more wet. Oops. Mainly for the cardboard. I'm sad that I don't see any larger worms. I'm going to put some azomite here instead of crushed eggshells. And, whoops, gosh, and dolomite lime. and some neem cake. Not that much. Really doesn't need that much. There's some more food. Not that much this time. It's very light. Some, yeah, just some leaves, orange peels, a napkin. This is still wet. I mean, frozen. Put that in here. Looks like kale leaves. It's like a frozen banana leaf. That's about it. We put some moistened cardboard on here. It's just egg cartons. That's about it. Oh yeah. Let me put this way. Who knows when they'll get to it. And I'll just put the plastic back on. There are some worms on the inside. There's one that came out. And a bunch of worms on the inside of this as well. And that's it for this week. And thank you for coming on this journey with me. This is Karen with the Kine Garden Stuff. Last week I had mentioned I put a big bag around, plastic around the VermiBag Max because it was so dry, but that bag kept falling off. So I took a bag and a big trash bag and put it in half. So there's two trash bags on here, and I've just put it on, clipped it on the side using these little handy clips here. And I wanted to see how it was going, and it is moist on the sides. You can even see some condensation on this side. However, I did not reset this bag. I wanted to see if it could kind of fall, because it's really hard to reset. So I'm hoping that the sides will become more moist and that I'll just be able to push on the side. Maybe my husband, he's stronger than I am, will be able to just push on the side and it'll just fall into the bag below. Let's see, the bag below. See, you can see that it's still void of anything. Okay. Now we'll check the inside. See how they've done. Let me get the camera set up. Alright, let's see how I took the clips off. See if we can open it okay. There's a bunch of gnats on the inside. Some And on the plastic, well, as you can see, they're doing pretty well. It kept everything moist. Yay. Aha. Good. They're doing a lot better than they did before. The sides are just a little bit dry, not super dry. I think they were dry from before. Wow, what a big difference in moisture. So I think that plastic did help, putting it outside of the bag, putting it surrounding the bag. And there were worms on top, which was great. Great to see, because prior they were just hiding out. Since it's just a little bit dry, I think I will put just some water. I think I'll do that right now. So this is pretty much how to moisten up a dry bin. That's mainly caused from, it's a lot of, not a lot, but there's some red mites on here. Just going to spend some time tearing these up a little bit. Get some water. Since there were some red mites, instead of crushed eggshell, I'm going to put down some dolomite lime. And food. This week's food consists of some orange peels. There wasn't anything left from last week, so these are some bok choy, some bread, old bread, and that's about it. Let's see. What I put in. That's it. That's all I need to put in this time. Oh wait, let me put in one more of these. This is another tablespoon of dolomite lime. Just to get it in here. Mix it up a little bit. They went through a lot of the bedding that is down here already. You know, those big cardboards. I mean, this is not much that's left in it. The only reason why it's left is because it's kind of dry, was left on the top, but those other ones that were covered, they're pretty much gone. So, these guys are down here. And today, let's see, what should I put down? Today I have an old grocery bag. Oh, that's been soaking in some water that has mosquito dunks in it. Help keep down any gnats. We'll see how well it works. And that's about it. I'm gonna continue to put this cover on, this plastic on, because it does breathe very well up at the top. And then check on it again next week, see how the moisture level is, see if the bottom of the bag has dropped any, see if it's more pliable down there than instead of really hard and dry. So that's it for this week, and thank you for coming on this journey with me. This is Karen with the Kine card and stuff, checking up on the VermiBag Max and African night crawlers, mainly to check up on the moisture in the bag, which it seems to be moist. The only time I checked it was last week. Nothing's fallen down yet at the bottom, but it seems to be moist on the sides and then compacted towards the bottom. So I think I'm gonna have to do something about that, but I'm just gonna wait. Okay, let me set this camera up and we'll check the inside. All right, took the office clips off the side where the bag is. Like it gets stuck here a little bit. There's gnats. Bunch of worms on the plastic. Off, which is a good sign. That means it's kind of moist down there. All right. See if I can adjust this a little bit. I think that's fine. Okay. Looks like moisture has held for the past week. Looks a lot better than before. Okay, I don't see any food. I think they've eaten it all up. They've got plenty of carbon to work on. So yeah, during much better, much better. So the plastic surrounding the bag is working at saving moisture in the bag. Because a lot of it was escaping around the bag. Actually, the whole entire bag, the way that the material is made from. Let me tear up this bag. Still a few red mites here inside. Okay, before I add food, I'm going to add a couple, this is about half a teaspoon total of azomite. And 2 tablespoons of dolomite lime. And the frozen food. I tried to break it up, but they're still frozen. You've got pineapple, orange skins, lettuce. Let's see. Apple skins, grape stems, looks like mango skin, and this looks like cherry. And that's about it. Looks like a variety of different fruits here and one vegetable. Let's mix this up. The level of the bag is increasing. I don't feel that I need to add any more water. It's moist enough, plus with the frozen foods there'll be more moisture brought in and kept in, especially with the plastic bag around the VermiBag. Got more cardboard. Okay, that should be enough. That should be enough for them. Replace the plastic. I'm hoping it'll retain enough water that the bottom will become more pliable, and I'll be able to make some of the castings go down into the bag. Anyway, so that's it for this week, and thank you for coming on this journey with me.